Hi. So this is our season right now. All right. So Carolina won the conference. It looks like our playoffs are going to be Carolina, Toronto, Detroit, Ottawa, Washington. That's a surprise. New Jersey, Boston, and Florida. And we have Vegas, Edmonton, Calgary, Colorado. No surprise there. Preds, Blues, Jets, Kings. All right. Now, giveaway time, or at least the giveaway contest, giveaway rules was what we'll go with. All right. So I'm going to showcase all the teams that are in the playoffs. You are going to put a comment down below when I put this on YouTube for who you think is going to be the Stanley Cup winner and the Conn Smythe. The only reason I have you asking the Conn Smythe is because in case there's a tiebreaker, in case a bunch of people pick Colorado, then it won't be, a random shuffle. Now, if it becomes Colorado and say a couple of people pick, McKinnon, and he wins, then I'm just gonna I'll do the random wheel thing. But that's pretty much it. So let's start with, well, one, we sucked this year, but we didn't get the worst because Montreal had less wins. So we technically, I believe, are number 2 based off tiebreakers, because Arizona had one more win than us, but we had 3 teams tied with 67. So fun. Playoff wise, you got the Carolina won the Presidents over Colorado by 1 point based off of a couple more overtime wins or losses. Yeah. So let me get to the end of the season. So trophies, you had Makar, who put up 85 points. Draisaitl put 108, and Aho put up 115. I think Aho was the overall points leader. Yep. Matthews had the most goals, but he just got injured and is out 1 to 2 months. Keep that in mind. Robertson put up 54 goals. Draisaitl 48. Aho 46. Landeskog 46. McDavid 45. Norris had a nice, really good season. Pasta did too. McKinnon and Aho both had nice 69s. Nice. All right. 69 assist points. Marner 63. McDavid 61. There's your leaders. Goaltender wise, Freddie Anderson had the best season out of them all, and he'll probably ended up winning the Vezina. Forsberg did really good too. Did Ottawa make the playoffs? Why did Ottawa not make the playoffs? Oh, Ottawa did. Never mind, I completely missed him. No, I didn't. No. All right. So Ottawa, this is the good timeline where the signings they got all actually worked out for them. Sorry. All right. So let's go with Anaheim did not make the playoffs, so they sucked. Arizona sucked. Boston. All right, so Boston was led by Pasta with his 45 points, to no surprise. 87 points. Bergeron had a really good season as well. Hall, the usual suspects. All right. Injury-wise, they have Olmark, who's now healthy. Clifton and Zaka are both out, and they'll probably be out for the foreseeable future. Goaltender-wise, it was Swayman, and it was also Olmark. So Olmark went 22-19, and Swayman went 21-8. So I don't know who's going to be the starter there. But otherwise, there's their team. Look and see. Okay, moving on. Next one, Calgary. Calgary made the playoffs. All right. Led by Lindholm's 39 goals. Kadri was a point a game, and Huberdeau as well. So it looks like they did Lindholm, Kadri, Huberdeau. Not surprising there. Injury-wise, they have no injuries. They're healthy. Goaltender-wise, they were led by Vladar. or Vladar and Markstrom. They split. So Vladar, they were decent. They had a decent season, but that was nothing crazy. League leaders Carolina, Anderson, who had a resurgent season. The 213 goals against, saved over 40 goals above his average. They're led by Aho, who led the league. In points, Svechnikov, Jarvis, Burns, Teravainen, injury-wise, they are also healthy. All right, Chicago is not in the playoffs. Colorado has Bynum and Nikushkin out just day-to-day, so they should be back. Josh Manson's out for 2 to 3 months. They're led by McKinnon, Landeskog, and Rantanen, with Makar also putting up a ton of numbers. Evan Rodriguez had a great season. Gerard Taves, Newhook had 26 goals. They are, like I said, healthy for the most part. Georgiev led the way. He was not as good as he probably could have been from the looks of it, with his -6.7. So there's that. Columbus didn't make the playoffs. Dallas did not make the playoffs. Detroit. All right, Detroit's got a problem. Larkin's out with a fractured skull. So, and Veleno, Perron, and Mata are also out. So I don't see them being a favorite by people. But they still got Raymond, Sider, and Bertuzzi. Their leaders were Verana, actually with 40 goals, which is amazing. And sadly, Larkin was having a great season, but he, like I said, just got hurt, which sucks. What else they got going for them? Cedar had a really good season, or Cider. Suter decent, Raymond okay. Goalie wise was surprised. I think they had Husso, yeah. So Husso was decent, 25 over his goal saved. Nedeljkovic had decent seasons backup, so they're a contention. All right, Campbell and Stewart for Edmonton did really good. And then Edmonton, you've got your usual suspects. You got McDavid and Draisaitl. Kane did good. Pugarvi had a good season finally. Barry, 23 goals. Nurse put 14 goals as a defenseman. They are without Clefbaum and Smith, so they're healthy. Pretty much. All right, Florida's without McDavid, and they're also Tkachuk's just come back from injury. He's been injured, looks like pretty much all year. Yeah, 86 days from December. So yeah. So he hasn't really played much. Ekblad was having a good season, and Moreau's been out, and he'll probably be out for the entire time. There's their team. League-wise, Barkov led the way. Hornquist had a good season. Reinhardt, they're not really getting a lot of scoring. It looks balanced. That's about it. Goalie-wise, Bob took the net pretty decently. Spencer had an okay season, not really good. So they're limping into the playoffs, it looks like. Kings had a 39, 32, and 12. Pedersen took the net over, looks like, from Quick. So they're limping into the playoffs too. Injury-wise, Doughty's out with a broken collarbone. And Fiala led the way for them with Velarde. Basically the kids, looks like. Byfield didn't have a too good of a season. I think he was injured a little bit there. Cut his chin and bounced up and down for some reason. So take with that what you will. Let's see, Wild didn't make playoffs. Surprisingly? Yeah. Nashville. Alright, Nashville. Forsberg, 43 points. And then a mismatch of players. There's the ad for DM. UC Saros, great. Great season. And Duchesne's out with a broken pelvis for 1 to 2 months. So they are... they could put up a fight. Jersey didn't make it. Islanders did. Actually, Jersey did make the playoffs. Never mind. I checked it. Did they really? Wait a second. Yeah, they did. By 1 point. Ouch. You beat Columbus. Jeez, that was close. Okay, that's actually a lot closer than I thought it was. 84, 85, 85, 86. Damn, okay. All right. Jersey's got Hughes. Hamilton's 1 to 2 months. So Hamilton's out for the first round, possibly maybe second round. Definitely. Well, actually, no. He's out, yeah, if they don't make it out around. All right. Hughes. 36, 55, and 91. So great season. Holtz had a great season. Heischer, decent season. I think Blackwood had a resurgent. Yeah. Yeah, 910 save percentage and 263 goals against. So pretty decent. So Jersey looks like they're in contention. They missed the playoffs barely. Ottawa. All right, so Forsberg took the role. Looks like he played 73 games, which is insane. Injury-wise, they are healthy. And they're led by, I want to say Giroux. No, DeBrincat, actually. Josh Norris had a great season, DeBrincat and Giroux. So it looks like that top line is probably what it is. Yep. That is gross. And then to Chuck, Stutzel, and Watson. So they look really good, actually. That top line is clicking. Chabot had a great season. Matheson had a good season. Talbot, didn't really do anything, surprisingly. So it was Forsberg's net. We sucked. Pittsburgh sucked. San Jose sucked. Kraken missed the playoffs. The Blues are in the playoffs. Yes. Alright. Blues, injury-wise. Scandella's out. Krug's out day-to-day, so he should be back. And then these guys. This guy's out for like 11 months or something, which is insane. Blue Eyes. We've got Cairo and Tarasenko putting up the goals. Nobody really like scored in bunches. And then Grice took the net from Binnington, looks like. Yep. There's that. Tampa missed the playoffs. Toronto. Alright, Murray has the net over Samsonov. They are without... Matthews is injured 1 to 2 months. Riley's day to day. I don't know why I didn't put him on injury reserve, but so Matthews is pretty much out the first 2 rounds. That's gonna be tough for them because he put up a lot of goals and scored the majority of their goals, except for Nylander and Marner. So Tavares, that's gonna be a new top line. Center wise, they've looked like they're probably gonna be hurting. So I wouldn't be surprised if they get upset, but who knows? Vegas. Oops. Chicago. So Marshall Shaw had 90 points. Jesus. So looks like that top line clicked really well. Kessel, Carson, Smith. Theodore Pietrangelo scored a lot of goals. In the back end, nobody's really missing. Besides those two, but yeah. And then Thompson did really good. But Aiden Hill's backing him up pretty well too. So, and then Washington, Kemper with Lindgren. And then stat-wise, Obi hit 39 goals. So he's up to 819 goals. So he's creeping up there. But they are... Shiri's out indefinitely and Manta's out day to day. So it's not a terrible setup for them. All right. Makar, Draisaitl, Aho, Hearts. Vezinas go to Forsberg, Anderson, Husso. I think Anderson's going to win that. Makar, Devin Taves, and Yossi for your Norris nominees. Holtz, Dylan Gunther, and Matty Beniers with 77 points. So Matty's probably got that big time. Damn, that's a good season. Executives, Dorian, Francis and Iserman, Selke, Barkov, Kopitar, and Kempf. Bing is going to be DeBrincat, Alberle, and Kessel. Leadership, Ovi, Taves, and Crosby. Lindsay's Makar, Draisaitl, Aho. And Jack Adams will be Bruce Cassidy, DJ Smith, and Derek Lalonde. Alright, so let's get to the playoffs. Playoff matchup should show up, and we'll show that. And that'll be about it for tonight. Alright, first game is the 19th there. So let's go to Up to 19th. I'm scared. Alright. De La Sora's playing with an injury. Oh, great. Awesome. Alright. Here's your Stanley Cup playoff. So LA versus Colorado, St. Louis versus Nashville, Winnipeg, Vancouver. Or sorry. Kings, Colorado, St. Louis, Nashville, Winnipeg, Vegas. Oh, Calgary and Edmonton. Ooh. Florida, Carolina, Jersey, Washington, Boston. Oh, Boston, Toronto. Yes. And Ottawa, Detroit. So, like I said, comments below, throw the who you think's going to win a cup and who you think's going to be a Conn Smythe. All right. With that, we're saving.